Okay, for today's lesson, we are going to look at dot plots. So it's very similar to what we did yesterday, except we're looking at a graph. So some terminology we need to talk about. So peak, since there's a mean, median, and range, we're going to see peak, spread, outlier, center, and average. So the peak is going to be what we call the mode. And remember, that is the most. So if I look at my data, the mode is going to be the one that has the most dots, which is 4. Spread is going to be the range. So that's the highest minus lowest. So it's not the one with the most dots, it's the biggest number with the dot, which is 9. And then the lowest number with the dot, which is 1. And then 9 minus 1 is 8. So that is our range. The outlier is a new one. It's a number that doesn't fit in. Number, dot, whatever. It's a number that's by itself. So if we look at our data, so we've got, see how our numbers are grouped to here? 7's pretty close to 5. So what I would say our outlier is 9 because it's a lot further away than all of our numbers. Okay, then we have center. Center is our median. That's the middle. So to find the median, just like our numbers yesterday, we're going to mark them off as we go. So we start on the end, work our way to the middle. So I'm going to mark off dots. So there's 1 and 9, 2 and 7, 2 and 5, 3 and 5, 3 and 5, 3 and 4, 4 and 4. So we're left with 4. And the dots above, that means there's 2. So like that's 2 and 2. That's 3, 3, 3. And then average is our mean. And the rest of our notes is about how to find mean. So instead of having to add up the numbers every single time, we're going to use the data to find the mean a lot easier. Okay, so when the data is shaped symmetric, so symmetric means cut down perfectly in the middle. If the data is exactly symmetrical, then the median and the mean are the same. Median and mean are the same. If the data is approximately symmetrical, then the mean is close to approximately the median. So if I have my data, okay, so symmetric means I can lay my pen down and then fold it in half and it would match. So for like this one, the median is 30. So that means it's exactly symmetrical. It means the mean is also 30. So instead of having to add up 10 plus 10, 20, 20, 20, out of all these numbers, we can look at the median, and the median and the mean are the same. So this is a bell-shaped. This one is a U-shape. And so again, we draw a line down the middle, fold it in half, it's exactly the same. And so the mean and median are also going to be 30 because there's the middle, and then the mean will be the same. So what happens if the data is not exactly the same? Okay, so when the data is skewed, so skewed right and skewed left. So the way that I remember skewed right and skewed left is skewed right has a tail on the right. Skewed left has a tail on left. Okay, so what I mean by tail, it gets where it gets real skinny. Do you see how these data get real skinny at the end? That's what we call a tail of the data, where the tail is on the right. Skewed left is the tail is on the left. So we're going to practice finding the median when it's skewed. Okay, so the mean will go towards the longer side of the data, and that will be the tail. Okay, so we're going to find the median first. So we're going to mark off our dots. And again, 1 on each side till we find the middle. Okay, I'm going to draw a line, so that's on 30. Okay, so my tail goes towards the right. So what that means is my median, or my mean, is greater than 30. Okay, we'll do the same thing on the other side. So we'll find the median first. So we're going to mark off our dots. Draw a line at the median. So there's our median. Let me write that above. Median. Okay, since my tail goes to the left, so the mean will go towards the longer side of the tail. So it goes towards the left. So that means all the numbers to the left of 50 are going to be less than. So it's going to be less than 50. And we're just approximating. We're not like saying, oh, it's going to be exactly 45 or exactly 60. We're looking at the direction of the tail. Okay, so I'm going to stop the video and make another video where we're going to practice more of looking at finding the mean on pictures.